team.
They've traveled across the lands to uncover a world where oceans are alive.
Mountains call out, forests share their secrets.
Animals thrive and where nature is the overpowering force.
They've shown determination, grit, and sheer will.
With 2,500 kilometers of coastline, towering mountain ranges,
9 provinces, changing landscapes.
a wealth of flora and fauna, and the roughest kids around. South Africa is our playground, and this is Roughing It Out!
Round 2 will see the feisty leopards compete against the mighty eagles for a cash prize of 10,000 rand.
And even more importantly, for the chance to say without question that they have roughed it out. Welcome to another incredible episode of the roughest show around, where we take ordinary kids like you and give them a true taste of nature.
Yes, and today is no different as we head down Route 44 to Butterfly World Animal Sanctuary, where the rough kids will be taking on even greater challenges. But before we get stuck in, why don't we take a look at what went down last week?
Last week, the rough kids started with horse and donkey grooming, then riding a donkey and a crazy chicken catching challenge.
Go, 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 go! Inkukhu zona bendisonwabile kuzo kuba ndiyakwazi uzenza. Besinayo iplan neqembu lam bazazi babe njani inkuni, bama sizirandishele, so that xa ingaphakathi sithethe ngogoba xa sizimpina goba ibambe.
Left, right. When they were shouting at me, it was weird because they were like all screaming at the same time and I didn't know which way to go.
And finally, ending with the alpaca challenge.
Seems to be the alpacas are outsmarting the rough kids.
And our overall winners for the day, that goes to the Mighty Eagles. Well done. Woo-hoo.
After a fun-filled day, the Mighty Eagles earned 10 rough points and 5 bonus points, with the feisty leopards also earning 5 bonus points, ending the scores on 40 to 35. Whose game will it be today? Teams, welcome to Butterfly World Animal Sanctuary. Now we do know that you are no stranger to taking care of animals.
Here at Butterfly World, a lot of the work that they do is to teach people how to protect animals as well as protect the environment that they live in. Esther is the founder and she'll be talking you through your day's activities.
Good morning, rough kids, and very welcome to Butterfly World Animal Sanctuary. We've got 5 absolutely exciting activities for you to plan today. I think you're going to enjoy it very much, and I hear that you are good with animals, so I'm very pleased to hear that. Our facility keeps animals that are previously held as pets, mostly exotic animals such as reptiles, parrots, monkeys, even fish, amphibians, tarantulas, all kinds of things that you can buy in pet shops, but it's very difficult to look after them. So many of those animals eventually end up here and we look after them for the rest of their lives.
All right, guys, do you all know what it is that you need to do?
Yes!
Then let's get to it.
For stage 1, the teams will need to wash and polish the shells of a leopard tortoise using the instructions and materials provided by their rough guide. They will have just 10 minutes to complete this stage. The rough guide will judge the winning team.
The brush must be a massage to it, don't you think? Guys are doing some nice stuff.
Over at the Mighty Eagles, they seem to have a restless tortoise.
He looks like he's on the run right now.
Eventually, we got him to sit still and we started to scrub his shell. Not too hard though, because he said you needed to be gentle with them as they can still feel everything on their shell. When he was clean and dry, we rubbed him with olive oil to get his shell to start shining.
The Mighty Eagles are doing a really good job of cleaning up their tortoise, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate. He's running away from them and we're trying to do everything on the go. It's like a car wash.
Imagine.
I-plan besinganayo. I-plan besinganayo basoklina njani i-leopard tortoise. Besinganayo i-plan. Sivele sayiklina nje sonke sancedisana ngehlobo ekuthiwa masincedisane ngalo.
That tortoise looks really chill. Looking good, man.
Well, the feisty leopards have taken good care of this tortoise. It looks really shiny, it's groomed. Looks like they're done. Good job, Rough Kids. You guys will have to tune in after the break to see how it all turns out.
For stage 2, the teams must use non-recyclable plastic items to build an eco-brick. Each team has been given a bottle, a stick for stuffing, plastic gloves for safety, and lots of trash. They have 30 minutes to complete this stage.
An eco-brick is a plastic bottle stuffed tightly with clean and dry non-recyclable materials until it becomes a strong and durable building block.
Okay, Ryan's getting it. No, you just...
So let's put the paper one side.
In this challenge, not much communication was needed because everybody just took something and just did it and we just went with the flow.
Good job, kiddos. So Elethu is on breaking up all of the styrofoam containers. But remember guys, it must be solid, eh? It can't break at all. Okay, I like this twisting strategy. It looks like it's working very, very well.
No Ryan. Sesacebisana etimini ba no Ryan masamsiyobe soqokelela amaphepha uHelino masibulele ngoba bazobe befake ke bona ke. Faka kwethu ngamaphepha besivala ke ngoku. Iye yaqina ya right futhi yaqina yangathi lilitye nyani.
Guys, you got to get to all those corners, all those edges. Ooh. See, that's where it needs to be. That's why the brick. So you've got to get it. You've got to move it down here. See, so that it doesn't.
Our game plan is that we must first fold the pot at the bottom and get it all tough at the bottom and then move on to the top.
All right, team, you know, as always, as Rough Kids, wherever we go, we never leave dirty papers and just things around. So whenever you're done with this, we need to make sure that we go around the area that we were working in, pick up the dirty papers, put them in the bin.
For this challenge, our team didn't really have a plan. We all did everything, fetching plastic, putting it in the bottle, holding it steady, and making sure it was compact. When our time was up for the eco-brick, I wasn't at all confident in ours. It was still squishy in a lot of places and not as compact as it needed to be. 5 seconds.
Besincedisana ukuze sikwazi basifake onke amaplastiki and then siwahlohle ukuze ibhotile yethu ikwazi bayiqine ingaboqoki xa siyinyathele xa siyiva uba iqinile nyani.
Okay, guys, that looks great. Lavo is going to check your brick. But now it's on to the next stage. Teams, welcome to stage 3, your enrichment challenge.
Jill, please fill them in.
Right, okay, so animals in captivity have got a different life, okay? So we take care of their food, we take care of their housing, but there's something called enrichment, which is very, very important to them, okay? Animals in captivity don't have to forage for food, they don't have to look for housing. So very often animals will get bored and they'll get depressed, okay, which we don't really want them to do that. They're going to get sick and we want to avoid that, okay? So today's challenge is you are going to make 2 types of enrichment toys, okay? We're going to make an enrichment toys for the meerkats, okay? And if you know, meerkats are always very busy and they're digging in the sand and they're looking for little worms, okay? And they keep themselves busy all the time outside in the wild, okay? So we want to give them a little bit of fun stuff to do as well, yeah. And then the other toy, enrichment toy that we're going to make is for the parrots.
Let's go.
Ready, set, go.
For stage 3, the teams will need to create an enrichment toy for the meerkats and also for the parrots, using the supplies provided. The teams have just 10 minutes to complete this challenge. The Rough Guide will get some help from the creatures to judge the winner.
What are you guys planning to do? Okay. So that the animals can go in there and dig in.
Yes, very good.
The Rough Kids were given various supplies like boxes, recycled materials, stationery, seeds, nuts, and even worms to use to come up with creative ways to make their enrichment items.
Besincedisana iziqembu kule challenge yemeerkat nentaka besinikwa ibox sayiqhazi lapha ngaphakathi then sifake iworms basithi khalipot then bafake ipeanuts so that lizonika izilwanyana zikwazi ukutya nazo.
Let's see how that one fits. Awesome. Yeah, I think like leave a lot of the long bits outside.
Nice. Hailey's going in there with the fingers, touching the worms. Woo! What does it feel like, Hailey? Oh, look at that one. Yeah.
For the enrichment challenge, we had to make a box for the meerkats, and for the birds, we had to put in nuts and worms inside of a box. We had to create it ourselves. We made a box separately for the meerkats, and we put worms inside of that box, and we did another thing where we had to put in we had to use the toilet paper roll, and we had to put in the nuts inside, and then the birds would be able to get it, to make sure it's like a toy for the birds.
The feisty leopards must be doing something right. The parrots are already coming over to check out their toys.
Come, Igor.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. It's clearly a good time, and Igor is having a good time too.
Oh, near.
After the teams worked so hard to make their enrichment items, it was time to present it to the meerkats.
After the meerkats, it was time for the parrots to get their enrichment toys.
She might be friendly.
That is a hawk-headed parrot. It's a very, very unusual bird. You don't see them very often. The golden and the white.
It looks like both teams are gunning for the win. Tune in after the break to see who's got what it takes to look after these animals.
For stage 4, the teams must design a poster containing information about a certain species of spider provided by our rough guide. They must gather information and use the materials supplied. The teams have 20 minutes to complete this challenge.
The team started this challenge by first gathering information on the various spiders and then taking it back to their stations. The information will be added to their posters in all sorts of creative ways. I hope they're getting all the right info.
The Mighty Eagles look like they've had quite a good strategy going. Bella's writing down all the facts, and let's see how it goes.
First, we all went together. We all went together as a team to go and look for the facts. But then we decided we are running out of time, so we told the girls they had to go so long while me and Masbulele, we were looking for the facts. So we were looking for the facts and writing it down, and so we all went back. And so they were already busy with their poster, and so we were also adding the facts that we got.
And Sima started drawing a picture. Bella was writing down information about it. Me and Ryan, we were just filling in, and I was writing down the other information that Bella wrote neatly on a piece of paper.
Into endiyenjoyileyo kuzoba i-spider. Into endiyifundileyo kumamelana etimini.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up, teams. Your time is up. Wow, good job, Rough Kids. I hope the teams did enough to share their Spidey knowledge.
Great stuff, guys. Yeah, I've got the two teams here by me now. I'm just gonna go quick basic. What we're gonna do here in this challenge, we have 10 seconds to count the red team, Platanas, and the other team, the blue team, is going for all the spiders. In 10 seconds, you guys gonna count them. After that, you guys gonna swap. The red team will go and count the spiders, blue team will count the Platanas, and your challenge will start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's actually 10 in this one there. Did you count this one also? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, guys, swap. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop, guys. Okay, great. Guys, this we have here is bearded dragons. We're gonna count them all in 10 seconds. When each team is done, we're gonna send one of each team to go inside to go double check on your counting. When you're done, you guys can just take your place back in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go, guys. Just have a slow double check. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool, guys. Thank you.
All right, hey guys. So today you're going to be counting all the African greys in this bay. This is one of our 3 flight aviaries. You will not be counting in here or on this side, just in this bay. The African greys are the big grey birds with the red tails. There is quite a few in here, so you must just count them. You have 10 seconds to count all the African greys. Your time starts now. Time's up.
Wow teams, parrots, meerkats, leopard tortoises, and even tarantulas. We saw some cool critters today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a thing or two.
Unyanisile ke uKeldin, uIndigo uzasixelela ke ngoku into yokuba nenze njani na.
Hey guys, okay, the winners of the tortoise activity is the feisty leopards. Then for the eco bricks, it was the feisty leopards again.
Oh.
The next winners of the poster challenge is the mighty eagles. Then the enrichment toys was by the mighty eagles again.
Congratulations to the mighty eagles. You've earned yourself 10 rough points. While we say goodbye to our exotic friends, why don't you check out the scoreboard?
After a whirlwind day at Butterfly World, it was the mighty eagles who swooped in and scored 10 rough points, putting their tally on 50 points, with the feisty leopards trailing on 35.
It's been another spectacular day for the Rough Kids as they visited the incredible Butterfly World Animal Sanctuary and learned all about the animals and birds that live here.
Join us next week as we head to the seaside to uncover lost treasure and clear up the coast. All this on Roughing It Out.
Yeah, he's getting closer.